Good afternoon. This is the 37th of 53 5-mile successive walks from the Gresford Disaster Memorial to the Miners' Rescue and back again. So today begins a significant shift in focus on the themes of the films. I've not quite finished with the Gresford disaster yet. Inevitably there's a few things that I found out after the event which I think is important to talk about. I want to deal with the history of the Gresford mine through the 40s, 50s, all the way through to the 70s when it eventually closed. And there's a couple of loose ends I want to tie up, track down the plinth that marks the shafts, want to discover where a couple of graves of rescue workers are. So we now shift to the actual Miners' Rescue Centre, having a look at the work they perform in the present for members of the community, looking at what aspects of mining heritage they are preserving so brilliantly and where they're heading in the future also. And to that end, I'm on my way there now, and I've got an interview lined up with two of the volunteers, Sue and Mervyn. So the next time you see me, I'll be with that pair. And that's where the film gets rudely interrupted. So amazing was Sue and Mervyn that we spoke way longer than I thought we'd speak for. And that created two problems. First problem, my battery ran out on my phone, so there is no footage of the return journey, but I promise you I did make the return journey. And the second problem was they talked so well and in such detail that it's left me with an enormous edit to do. So in this impromptu moment, what I'm going to do is introduce you to the entrance to the Miners' Rescue before you even go through the main doors into the main area of the centre. There's a whole museum there before you even get that far. So I focused some shots on the outside of the centre and in the foyer area where there's absolutely tons to see. So here's a preview of what you can see firsthand if you take the time out and go and visit this amazing community resource. So here goes.
Today's walk was dedicated to John R. Parry, Stephen Penny, William H. Penny, Frank C. Perrin and Henry Peters.